Oh, is the game finished? Shalom, everyone.
Oh, sorry, mate. I'm just fucking still asleep from fucking yesterday.
Happy New Year to everyone. We didn't lose, but fucking hell. We'll come on to that in a minute. Right, let's get on with it. Spurs and Brentford goalless in a bore fest. Yet another boring game of football from Tottenham Hotspur under this manager. 137 games without a goalless draw. The last time that happened was against Thomas Frank's Brentford. Set up to get a point with no attacking patterns of play, no cohesion, no plan, no fluency. Defended well on the whole, but we are supposed to be a Spurs team that even when we ain't doing well, we still play good football. But not this absolute torture that we're watching at the moment. Why are we seeing this manager always setting up for a point? Doesn't he work on attacking play in training? I've actually had enough, hence my unusual rant tonight. What's all this hoofing it up their business, percentage football? Someone said, import a manager from Brentford and you become Brentford. Well, that's exactly what's happened at the minute. Both teams last night looked very similar. It wasn't good at all. Yes, Spurs fans, I do want him gone now. Even our own fans were shouting, boring, boring Tottenham. And Frank, when he went over to the fans at the end, he was booed as well. Dan, what can we say? Or am I being hello, Simon? Or
Happy New Year, Simon.
am I being too harsh there? Is it because let's play devil's advocate? Is
I
it
think you.
because he hasn't got the attacking players to play in that way, or am I right in saying I've had enough now?
The theme for the last 2 years has been fucking hell. We've got injuries. We're attack. We can't defend. So now we can defend a little bit, but we can't even fucking now go forwards. I mean, what the fuck? I just don't get what he is trying to achieve at all in any of the games that we play now. It's boring football. It's absolute fucking shite. The man doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. His press conferences have got that boring over and over again. He keeps going on about flipping layers and oh yeah, it was a good solid defensive performance. This, that, and the other. And we haven't got our offensive players. We don't have Matters. We don't have all these players. Absolute bollocks. It should not fucking matter. The club at this moment in time is a massive, massive embarrassment, and they are tinkering for me. They are tinkering where we go from here because I just don't see how they can back him and keep him if they want to get rid of him come the summer. Because we might not even be in the Premier League come the summer. The way we are at this moment in time, I know it sounds like I'm being a bit stupid, but you only have to look. There's not many points. The gap is not that is not big. I just don't see anything in our team. I said to you yesterday, it was like watching Sunday League football, and there's two shit teams that have been on the piss for a couple of days, and that's how they went and set out and played football. Spurs couldn't even pass a 5-yard pass to anybody. Do you know what I mean? There was no cohesion in the team at all. They didn't look like they knew what they was doing. The first half, our fullbacks didn't want to go across the halfway line. Our midfield was set up to just defend with Paulinho and Bentancur. And yeah, you could say we've got injuries. We've got youngsters. Give them a flipping go. If you don't give these youngsters a go, then why would they want to stay at the club? The manager ain't got a clue. He literally hasn't got a clue. And like I say, we spoke about earlier, if the reports are right, they want to get Pochettino in the summer, then what's the point in backing him? What's the point in keeping him? I would get somebody in for an interim and basically just get rid of Frank now because I just don't see any point in us having him. It's embarrassing. The fans don't want it. And when you lose the away fans, like they were last night, you're in fucking trouble. And he can't keep coming out with all these excuses in the press conferences saying everything that we've got, we don't have this and we don't have that. Fucking bollocks. you were bought in because you were supposed to be a tactically astute flipping manager. Well, actually, you're just proving that why we shouldn't have hired you in the first place, because you are this middle of the range manager that's overachieved at fucking Brentford, achieved nothing in your career, and now you're doing exactly the same with Tottenham. The players, and I did see something earlier.
You're going to say about Johnson?
There's been a massive kickoff in the dressing room about the sale of Brennan Johnson. Massive. A lot of players are not happy. So we'll see how that's going to pan out over the next couple of weeks, won't we?
Simon, good to have you on, Chavi.
Hey, gentlemen, Happy New Year.
What's your Happy New Year? What's your opinion?
I mean, my opinion of the whole thing has just been getting steadily worse over time. There's no plan. There's no. You look at how we're playing at the moment, and it's just that. What are they trying to achieve? Yeah. All I saw yesterday was two teams trying not to lose, and that's all I saw. And it's like, we keep saying about the injuries and Decky's not back and Madders isn't back. We've got enough players to beat fucking Brentford. But I mean, look at these words. What does that say?
Well, they're not daring or doing, are they, Simon?
That's what I put on Facebook.
They're not even close. It's like that is literally the club motto, and none of them give a shit. I mean, you watch it and you see the defense, and they just seem to be getting angrier and angrier with it all rather than anything. You watch Romero, and he seems to be just getting frustrated by everything, and he's kicking people in the air again now. And you look at it, and what were we trying to achieve yesterday? I mean, I just don't really get it. I don't get it. We saw how shit they were literally 3 weeks ago. We know how bad a team they are, and we still tried to go there and tried not to lose rather than to steamroller them. There was no spirit of adventure, and that at the moment, that's coming all the way from the manager.
Yeah, it's like Danny said earlier there. In the first half, the fullbacks didn't want to go over the halfway line. But in the second half, I said to the brother-in-laws watching with me, he's pushed the fullbacks right up in the second half, right? But they wasn't getting the ball to them. And the only plan, if you can call it a plan, what I see is get it to Kudus. If he can't beat the fullback or two or three players, what is always around him now, he plays it back to Porro. Porro whips it in. That is the only plan that we have, isn't it, Dan? That's it.
There's no plan, mate.
I'm just saying that is the only.
Yeah. But you can't tell me, right, this far down the line. I heard in the press conference earlier that his excuse was, we're playing so many games, we don't have time to train and work on things. Absolute fucking bollocks.
Yeah.
You train. As simple as that. Even when the players come on. What they're working on, mate? What, playing golf?
The thing is, it's all way too predictable. Everyone knows that we're only going to attack down the right. We've got nothing on the left, so we're going to attack on the right. So you double up on Kudus, and then all we're going to do is get 2/3 of the way into their half, and we'll play it across the back four, backwards and forwards, until either Porro or Kudus tries to knock it over. And it's the same thing every time. It's just like
we've gone backwards. We've gone backwards in a big, big way. And I know that's sounds a bit naive, but yes, we are defensively a bit more sound, but we have gone backwards so far in how Spurs and us fans want to see our Spurs teams play. Christ almighty, if our players came off that pitch right and they were vomiting at fucking half time because they've run their fucking legs off and they've tried and they've been up and down all the time and they're passing. Do you know what I mean? They don't even shout at each other. When somebody makes, I mean, to be fair, I did see Porro, right, in the second half yesterday. And when Kudos moved into the centre of the park, right, actually bollocked him and shook his fucking hand and gave him a bollock him because he came for the ball and then just turned away and just walked away. And then they lost the ball again. And he gave him an absolute bollocking and Kudos just stuck his head down like he used to do at West Ham. Oh, yeah, I'm getting paid fucking X amount of money. I'm off fucking here. It's just not good enough. The players I mean, Spence is he's no fucking left back. He's tidy. He's been there. Do you know what I mean? He offers us nothing. We've got nothing down the left whatsoever. I feel for players like Odebear, because when they get the ball and they're asked to run at players, there's nothing to cross to. There's nothing at all. There's no support from our midfield.
The worst thing about that is that the player who used to respond most to someone going down the left was always Brennan. He got most of his goals from someone going down the left and putting it across. And he'd arrive at the back post. And I reckon that well over half of his goals were because we had Son on the left. And so you have Son or someone doing something on the left, and whoever it was. And Brennan knew that if he arrived late, someone was going to put a decent ball in from the left. And that's where he was scoring shed loads of goals from. And now we've got nothing on the left. And Odegaard, I mean, I was happy when we bought him because I know what he's capable of. And I still know what he's capable of. But he looks too scared to try it.
Yeah, because I think he's getting. I think the manager is telling them not to be over expansive with being out of position. They look like statues. It looks like there's a chessboard set there, and the pieces are put in place, and they don't deviate away from it. We are so easy. Even Bournemouth. I mean, come on, fucking Jordan Henderson was so easy. He was running the game yesterday. He's 35. He's 35. We had fucking nothing to compete with.
The crazy thing was, I don't remember a time when we string more than two. In fact, even we didn't really string two passes together very many times, but we didn't ever string three passes together, and it was just mad for a footballing team to not be able to put two or three passes together is unreal.
Yeah. Do you know what? The last attack, right, where I thought, fuck me, we could actually score here, was when Richarlison ran down that right hand side because he was put through, and the lame ass fucking cross. All I'm thinking, all you need to do is hit Moani, and he's going to bang that in. And it couldn't even get past the.
And what did he play to the goalie?
Was it the goalie or the defender? One of them. And I was thinking, what the fuck? So
I about Johnson.
They wouldn't like me, Harry.
I've got sympathy. This is good, because we all have different opinions, but I've got sympathy for Kudus because other teams realise all Spurs have got is that Kudus threat. So every time he gets the ball in the last 6-7 games I've seen since he's been back, they're doubling up on him, trebling up.
Though, honestly, Lou, what has he offered?
I know, but what I'm saying before,
he's so easy to read. He's so easy to read. Everybody knows what he's going to do.
Every time he gets the ball now, there's so many players around him, and we're fucked because we haven't got anything else. The Brennan Johnson sale, that's just my opinion. The Brennan Johnson sale, for me, because I've heard a lot of people, it's probably half and half on social media saying, why have we sold him? He was our top goal scorer. For that money, I ain't bothered because thanks for what you've done. Thanks for winning us the cup. But he's lazy, very lazy. And we just got to go out there. I'm very surprised, though, that they've let him go and not immediately got someone in.
I'm not surprised at that at all. I'm not surprised at that at all because that's Spurs.
Yeah, but if they haven't got someone lined up, they shouldn't have sold him until they got someone lined up. Surely to God.
But Lou, who? Right, it's all right us being with all these players like Mamouche and Savino and all that. Who the fuck? Who the hell? And it doesn't. I'm just not talking about the Premier League, but I'm talking about across other leagues. Who's going to want to come and play for Spurs when they can see that there's no plan there? The manager is as flat as that fucking plank. That is what he is, mate. He's a plank of wood. He's flat on the ground. There's nothing to him whatsoever. Why would players want to come to Spurs? We're going to struggle to get Van der Ven to sign a new deal. We are so much going to struggle.
What do you say then, Simon, to the people that are arguing with me today and yesterday on social media when I say I've had enough? And they turn around and say to me, the squad's shit. He hasn't got the players to be attacking.
Just look at yesterday. If you went and made a combined team out of all of those players, how many Brentford players would get in the team?
Yeah.
So, just by that measure, we should be walking teams like Brentford. I mean, you look at it, and I couldn't see anyone that I'd actually want in our squad. And so yeah, we haven't got the greatest squad. We haven't got a squad to compete with the top 3, top 4, but we haven't got a squad that's a bottom half squad.
No.
And then so it takes management to get the quality that we do have available to us moving up the league. And there's no reason why that group of players, even in our current form, we shouldn't be in the bottom half of the league. And we're constantly there now. And we have been for a year and a half. And the problem is like last season, everyone's like, Angel, you're doing this, you're an idiot, you're doing this, repeating it. What is it that Frank's doing that's better? Because I don't know what it is he's doing. At least I knew what Andrew's doing.
Yeah.
And you could see in the Europa League that he knew how to change it when he wanted to or needed to. But it's still, to me, I still think from February onwards, he basically just ditched the league and just did enough to get by. And focus all his effort. Because you looked at the way, the different ways of playing that we had in the Europa last season, and we ground out results in playing different ways. So Ange knew how to do it. But the problem that we've got at the moment is I don't know what the plan is now.
I think that everybody. I wasn't Levy out. I just wanted Levy to spend a bit more money and back managers when they needed to be backed. So I wasn't necessarily a Levy out. Yes, I was an Ange out because I just thought that we were too easy to play through. Yes, it's all right to see that attacking football, but we do have to have a sense of defensive minded about us. But when we're being ripped open week in, week out, and we're still being ripped, we're not being ripped open by teams week in, week out, but it's so easy to play against us. It's not changed the team whatsoever. But like I say, we've changed so many different personalities at the club. We've changed managers. The chairman, Levy's now gone and all that lot. Need to go.
Sorry, Enoch
need to go. We need a clean slate. We just need to literally just get rid of everything that's been there for the last 20 odd years. And you could say, yeah, we've won a fucking cup and one other cup, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough for what we as a club want to achieve. And I'm just a little bit like just fed up with it. It's just boring.
The thing that pisses me off today, with the Brennan thing, the thing that pisses me off the most is that they've been talking and talking. There's money there. There's money there. We're going to put money into the club. We're putting money into the squad. We're doing this. We're doing that. And you think, right? Hopefully, there's going to be a statement made early on in this transfer window. And the only statement we've made is we're willing to sell our top scorer.
Yeah.
Well, to cheer you up, I've got the
here we go.
Frank's words of wisdom. So get that Jack Daniels ready, Dan.
I'm on it, mate.
This is what they asked him about the boring football, etc. And he said, I've definitely got some reminders about it, including one today. So thank you for that. It's not perfect. We want us to be free-flowing. I think a couple of things I want to reinforce positively is the last 2 away performances. To stand on the foundation we were building was very strong against Palace and Brentford. I think we were very good defensively, actually fantastic defensively last night. Gave them more and less nothing. I think that's hugely important. I think we understood how to close down their transitions. Then we're working very hard and understand the frustration. I share them too, very hard on the offensive part of the game. There's a few things in that we need to do our best to improve. One of them is, for example, yesterday, we lost the ball, unforced errors 25 times. I showed those 25 clips to the players today. Just short, a reminder that that's focus, that's concentration, all that. Of course, football is a game of mistakes. You lose the ball, so that can happen because of bad decisions, bad touch, whatever, or concentration. So could just half of them be better? That would provide us more attacks. And there was definitely maybe 5 at least good counter-attacks where a better touch, then we're suddenly 3v3. Then it looks a little bit more lively, a little bit more open, a little bit better. So that's the one level we need to do. Then the next bit is the patterns and the structure and getting into the right positions. We didn't get that right last night. I showed that again to the players today. That is my responsibility, together with the coaches. I'll always take that. And then the third thing, I think it's also okay to mention that we still lack some very important offensive players that have been out for a while. I don't want to mention it again. I'm getting a little bit bored, very bored, and sick and tired of naming them. And on top of that, we didn't have Simmons for various reasons or Lucas Bergvall. So the ones on the pitch, always trust them, always believe in them. I think Wilson Odobert, I've said it many times, is a very promising player that I believe a lot in. He looked so lively against Crystal Palace, but also natural with a young player that he was a little bit up and down yesterday. I'm convinced he'll be very good for us. And then on top of that, you play every game, every third and fourth game. And when you do that, the ability with the concentration level and the physical level to be on the top, to keep producing is what, how can you say, splits the good players and the very good players apart. And sometimes you can be a good player to go to the very best, but you're also learning along the way. So that's where we are right now. It's unfortunately very good, but that's the fact. We need to do everything we can to put an attacking, intense, front-footed performance out against Sunderland in 2 days' time. I'll do everything I can to make sure we do that. And if we do that and get 3 points, it's 7 from 3, which would be a very good output. So that's the aim. By the way, against a Sunderland team that's done unbelievably well, and I know for a fact, because when I say attitude, I'm confident in my own skill set. I'm also very humble about who I am, where we are, and what we need to do. And I know what we're facing tomorrow against Sunderland because I've been there myself. That's going to be tough. But we need to be on it. So quite a rant there. That is a rant and a half, isn't it, Simon?
It's a bunch of words, but I don't know whether they mean anything. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not even seeing a glimpse of it. It's like he said a lot of stuff about the attacking intent, but I don't see any of it. And I know we keep chopping and changing the front line, and I know that we're all over the place, but I don't see any one of them kind of. And even Kudus, when he first came in, he was like a breath of fresh air, and now he's just like, because every team we play against know he's our only outlet, they just double up on him, and that's the end of that. Yeah, having Decky back would be good. Having Solanke back would be good. Having Madders back would be good. But at the end of the day, there are players already out there that are good enough. But they just don't. They look like a bunch of strangers to me up front.
Yeah, they are. Oh God, John's here. Well, I think he's here. He's in the dark again.
I'm in the fucking bathroom, mate, because of them fucking mouthy bastards, look.
Oh dear. Yeah, Simon, I actually agree with everything you said there, to be fair. How much it changed, did it, Russ?
that might be the third time. That might be the third time in our lifetimes.
But I mean, he said he's going to go out for it there against Sunderland. I think we're going to get a lot of the answers there.
We are going to get battered by Sunderland because we're going to get out-battled, out-thought. They're going to want it way more than us, and they're going to get it.
You fucking turncoat, sire. You fucking turncoat.
I've got to say what I see, and at the moment, I don't see any heart fight to dare is to do.
John, are you happy there with Spurs then, Chavi? Because I nearly fell asleep again yesterday.
No, that was so fucking boring. Absolutely boring again. That was like Spurs versus Brent Spurs, wasn't it? Or was it Brentford versus Brent Spurs, whatever?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just warming up from that cold. I got snow down here, Lou.
Snow good, mate.
Oh, you funny bastard.
See what I'll do as well, Dan, for you. This is for you, Dan, yeah?
Oh, God. You're not going to do fucking stats, because stats fucking
yeah,
boring, mate.
Stats here, Chavi. Look, just a brief one. How Brent Spurs compared to top teams, right? Shots per match, Arsenal, Man City, 14 to 17. Spurs, 9.5. Shots on target, City, Arsenal, between 6 and 7. Spurs, 3.2. Dan's favourite, XG, Arsenal and Man United, Arsenal and City, 30 to 36. Tottenham, 18. Big chances, high. Tottenham, low. And that's not many stats, but that says it all, doesn't it?
It doesn't matter I mean, people keep going, oh, yeah, we're top of the fucking away league. Oh, fucking hell, that doesn't count for fucking anything.
I was trying to clutch.
I know, but it doesn't count for anything. How many times do you see Arsenal and
Not when
City?
you're bottom of the
And it
home
doesn't matter.
league.
Yeah, it's not even like we're not even talking Arsenal and City. We're talking other teams. Brighton, fucking Everton, fucking Sunderland, all of these teams, they all shoot.
Yeah, we don't shoot. Yeah.
We do not fucking shoot. Fucking shoot. Absolutely, it's dog shit, mate. The football's crap. And the away fans have now had it. They're singing songs about every player that we've had in the fucking past. They weren't even watching the game. They was just having their own fucking little sing song. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they rightly so should get their fucking money back. Because why should you? Each week they're watching this shit. Each week we want to see some progression. We're not seeing it at all. We're not going to see any progression. I was one that thought Frank would be a good manager, so I put him fucking. Do you know what I mean? Proven at this moment in time, he is not the man that's going to take this club fucking forward, regardless of who he's got in our fucking team. Because I can't see it if he's got fucking 5 or 6 fucking superstars that are going to come in. Is he going to change it? What's he going to change in his system? Because if he's only saying to the players, "Well, don't go over the halfway line. We don't want to get beat too much." Do you know what I mean? I don't understand what he's saying or what they're trying to do. So, as far as I'm concerned, at this moment in time, nothing's going to change. We'll lose Sunday probably to Sunderland because they are just in your face, a bit like Newcastle, run around like fucking mad hatters, fucking in your face, and they know where the back of the net is. They've got players, mate, that are not superstars, but they're playing for the manager. There's a system. They know what their job roles are, and they're playing for that shirt. After fucking people that are playing for Tottenham now, they're just there for the fucking dough, mate, and that's it.
I mean, who'd have thought at the halfway stage of the season that we'd have to beat one of the promoted teams to go above the promoted team at the halfway stage of the season? That's absolute bollocks. Well, what are we doing?
Let's go over to the Grim Reaper. John, what's your opinion
Hold on, let me throw some light on the subject.
That's better.
Johnny
What's
in the
your
shitter.
What's going on?
Can you put your hood up? It's a bit shiny.
Cunt. That better for you, Dad.
John, what's going on? What can we do, man? What can Tottenham do? Get rid of Frank? Keep Frank? What do you think?
Field all the youngsters. Field all our own youngsters. Put some fresh fucking feet on the fucking pitch. They're fucking boring. They're fucking absolutely boring footballers. We've got Kudos, Mawani, Odegaard, Tell, Richarlison. They're all fucking boring. Frank's boring.
When you mention players like that, surely another manager, like I think Harry said it earlier on, another manager can get something out of those players, surely.
No, they're rejects, Lou. They're fucking rejects. I said before, they're fucking, all we get is potential and rejects as our transfers. I want to see some proper names, some proper footballers. Mind you, though, Premiership's got fucking boring the last few years, isn't it?
A lot of people are saying that the Premier League this year, the standard is very poor. You know.
Yeah,
You see, there's so much money involved in it now that no one wants to lose, and that's the main thing that everyone seems to be going out to try and do. You look at it, and there's only a handful of teams that are going out and trying to hustle and win games.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be going to Brentford to try and get a fucking point, man.
I think everybody's just handing fucking the goons the fucking Premier League.
I think they are.
I mean, Lou, we sat there and witnessed how bad Brentford were at the home game. What was that, 3 weeks ago? And they were absolute pony. And then to go to their place and defend against a team that bad is just an absolute stinker. And they were missing some of their key players.
If we get hammered, say by 3 goals, Dan, by Sunderland, which could happen, couldn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, quite easily.
Would that make any difference to the board?
Probably not.
Can't be happy with it, man. Watching that, surely to God.
I don't think it will make a blind bit of difference because, like Simon said, we've heard it so many times, so many years, over again. We've got X amount of money. We're going to go and buy this. We're going to go and buy that. And we never do. John said it. We've all touched on it. We buy a young player, the young Japan lad. He's now gone out on loan to Borussia Mönchengladbach. Donnelly's recording back from his loan from Stoke because he wasn't playing. He's now gone to Oxford. There's an obligation to buy him there. So where do Where do the youngsters? So if we've got such a good academy and we've got such a good structure down there for our youngsters, the point in them staying at Tottenham Hotspur, there's nowhere for them to go if they're not going to get given a chance. And it's times like this now where we don't have any of our players on that pitch, Simmons, Kulusevski, and fucking Maddison. Why not bring in your Williams by and give him a go? I know I think he's got a slight injury at the moment.
Donnelly's good, Dan.
Donnelly's a good little player. It doesn't hurt. We have not integrated any of our youngsters.
We've not even put Scarlett on
since fucking Frank's fucking been here. None of our fucking. I mean, Christ almighty, why bring fucking Romero back?
I don't know. Like John just said, I don't understand why Scarlett's not been given a game, especially when you're struggling at the final third, because he's a good player. That Donnelly, that tagged me tonight when I saw the buy up call, because I saw it just before come on here, and when I saw that, I thought when I first see it, I thought that's a good loan, but then when I saw there was a buy option, I thought what?
Yeah,
Lancashire's there, isn't he?
That is
Will Lancashire.
Yeah,
even that Will Lancashire, I'd have brought him back. He's a big bastard.
But when you're watching the trainer, I mean, I know they ain't going to show everything, but I've seen it a couple of times. I think last one or the one before, I saw Scarlett banging in a few, and they was all going, "No, come on, D," all like, "Dane, go on, brilliant goal. Give him a chance. You're not scoring the goals."
But how long do they actually train?
Oh.
The modern day footballer now is probably training an hour, a max in the day.
2 hours. I think it's 2 hours training 3 times a week.
So the rest of the time they're sitting in the gym on the bike, or they're doing some stretches, or they're getting massaged.
Saying that, Dan,
playing golf.
I'm saying about putting Dane Scarlett on. You can have bloody Pele up front, and I don't think he scored for us, innit, Simon? We're not.
Mate, they're not going to get any. Exactly. We could have Haaland up front for us. We could have Kane up front for us at the moment, and it would make a blind bit of difference. There's nothing coming from the midfield. There's nothing coming from our wingers. So what's the point? We might as well have just. I mean, the other night we might as well have not played, in my opinion, without wingers, because they didn't do anything.
No.
There's nothing. I just don't see anything. We all know. Everybody knows. And yeah, you could call us fucking that we're whinging because it's not going our way and everything, but we've not seen any progress. There's no progress whatsoever. I just don't understand what he's trying to achieve at this moment in time.
Yeah, that's the point, isn't it? And when you see people like Bale, Modric, Berbatov, Kane and Son, yeah, makes you sad. But
we'll never sign players like that again.
We're not whinging though, are we? Because you're the same as me then, but probably John and Simon as well. I've said it for quite a while, and to be fair, I've said, look, if I can see a plan, I'll put up with the shit. I would. I think I can see what you're trying to do. A bit like the filth down the road when Arteta went through 2 years of shit, but they could see what he was trying to do. I'm like you, Dan.
Their squad was not as bad as what our squad is now.
Yeah, you're right there, Dan.
Yeah, but still
some good players, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah. They should get rid of this. Well, I think we're just going to have to wait until Sunday. I suppose I'm not looking forward to that. I suppose we should
I think the best thing would have been for ENIC to fucking sell up in the summer.
Yeah.
What do you reckon then, Dan? I'm going to go 3-0. No, sorry, 0-3.
I'm going 0-2.
Yeah, that's what I had in my mind.
What did you say, sir?
We are.
I was thinking 2-0 to Sunderland as well. I can't see us get. I've watched Sunderland play a lot of times this season, and they will turn us over.
Yeah, they will.
Where's my vodka?
Go on, are you going to say we're going to win, John?
Fucking 3-1. 3-1 to Tottenham.
I'll tell you what, John, you're right. John. I can't see us scoring 3 goals.
Did you watch them against Man City the other night?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't, but they must have been pretty good.
I did. They was
energy in it and enthusiasm and all that.
Do you know what? They shut Man City up a lot of times, didn't they, in that game?
Yeah.
And the play, like someone mentioned on here, and I did see that in the press. I'm not ignoring these messages. I do remember what you put. Someone put on there. It came out that Odebear's scared to play at home. If they're feeling that, That ain't no good, because if Sunderland start bossing the game first 5, 10, 15 minutes, the crowd and it all starts, the pressure, they don't want to play at home. I'm telling you that now, 1,000,000%.
Tottenham are not going to come out and play expansive football, are they?
No.
They're not going to go and press them and close them down. Christ, last night, even when we tried closing them down last night, there was still Jordan Henderson at one stage was just stood in his own half on the D, nobody marking him because everybody was on the left-hand side of the pitch. And one of the Brentford players just popped it over our fucking midfield, and he had time to have a couple of touches, and then he went forward. And I'm thinking, gee,
that pressing is diabolical. A lot since under Thomas Frank, that pressing has absolutely got bad.
You want the mug? What did you say, Milton? 2-1. I fucking pray every night you don't win that mug, Milton, because it's going to work.
You'll need a mortgage to get it over to him.
Hell, mate. I'm scared of it, what?
You always send it over in bits, though.
Right?
So come on then, Lou. We've not done transfers yet.
Well, I was going to do transfers, but
I've missed that bit. Fuck's sake.
I've only seen the Porto man. What's the other one?
At this point, I would rather take Tony than the Porto man, if I'm honest. But
well, I'd take Tony in a minute because it's better than fuck all. But it wouldn't really make me jump off my seat.
Nah, but at least it's someone that Frank's actually worked with before, and he might be able to hit the ground running.
I like the last one.
Yeah. So you want? Yeah, I know what you're saying, Simon. Yeah, but I want to be linked to players that like Marmoush and Savinho, but properly linked to them. Do you know what I mean? Not Spurs are monitoring.
I'd love it if we could get Marmoush out of City, but there's no chance that he'd leave City for us. Savinho might, but Marmoush wouldn't. And he's the one I'd prefer.
Who's going to go to Tottenham? I can't see Thomas Frank exciting me to join his team, no matter if it's Tottenham or not.
Nah, that'd be a sleep.
If I had Marmoush on the left and Kudus on the right, I would then be, and a decent striker, I would start to feel confident we might be able to start scoring some goals. But
are you confident with Kudus? Are you confident with Kudus? I'm not a big fan of Kudus.
I'm not confident when he's the only attacking force that we've got, because all the people do is just double up on him, and that's
what I'm with you on that, Simon. Yeah.
So if he's got someone causing problems on the left as well, he'll definitely cause people problems on the right.
Exactly. But at the moment,
I think he causes himself problems, that Kudus, though.
I think he gets the ball stuck under his feet all the time.
Oh, mate, did you see he couldn't even control the ball in one of the Brentford moves? Oh, my God.
I feel sorry for the lad. Every time he gets the ball job, whether he's good or not, in your opinion, if it doesn't matter who you are, as soon as you get the ball, there's 2 players, sometimes 3 players on you. What are you going to do with it?
Do you know what's happening?
Fucking pass it, Lou. That's what you're supposed to do. Pass it.
We are doing to Kudus this year what we did to Decky last year. And look how that ended up. So Decky, we relied on him. We relied on him for all of our attacking threat. And he ran him into the ground and he got injured. And now, the same will probably happen to Kudus.
That says it all, doesn't it? If we're relying on fucking Kulusevski for our attacking threat, fucking hell.
Yeah,
I'm not. Just give up, mightn't we?
He's another one that gets the ball stuck under his feet and just gives away stupid, needless fouls.
He's running like he's. To me, he looks like he's running in freshly laid tarmac.
We can all agree that we've just signed shit players over the last fucking 20 odd years.
But this is what last night that I was arguing with. He said, "What do you expect Thomas Frank to do with the team? What he's got available to us? Well, attack would be nice."
Yeah. I mean, they had time in the summer.
Yeah. Why? But I'm again like you, Simon. Fucking hell, something's going on here. I'm agreeing with you again here. What's going on? But I expected first or second, bang, come out of a statement signing, get the place up, and fuck all. I can't believe it.
And all we've done is sell our top scorer. Well done.
And I'll tell you what, Dan, you're saying to me, I'm not confident at all in that Lang. At all. My mate's a Villa fan, and he said they were
I said to you when he first signed, didn't I? When he first cropped up, I said, why the fucking hell has Villa got rid of him? They are all complaining about how shit he is, and he doesn't actually do anything for their club whatsoever. And now all of a sudden, he's popped up at fucking Spurs. He's awful. Yeah. Absolutely awful.
The plan was he was going to do like the youngsters, and Paratici was going to do the first team. But no one seems to know what's going on with Paratici at the moment, do they? I don't know
No,
if you've heard
because it's all up in the air. There's been arguments about who he thinks that we should be signing and the direction we should be going,
how happy is
and
he?
what Frank think they should be signing, and the direction. That is the two camps are split at this moment in time.
See, I agree with that down there, but you can't be Sir Alex Ferguson. I totally agree with your comment there, but Sir Alex Ferguson wouldn't last 5 minutes now because you can't be like that to these pampered footballers now. They hold all the cards. Do you know what I mean?
They throw the dummies out.
Teacups around the room. Oh, I'm offended. He threw a couple of with bollocks. Oh shit! You can't do it anymore, can you? You've got to put an arm round all this rubbish. That's the problem.
It would be hilarious to see how long these boys would last if someone like Simeone came.
Yeah. Imagine that. Well,
Give him a bit of Zidane.
See, I was a bit concerned coming on here, having my early rant, saying I've had enough, blah, blah, but everyone seems to be on the same page, don't they, tonight? Do you know what I mean?
I think everybody's fed up, mate. Everybody's fed up.
Yeah.
The thing is, we know what's gonna happen every single game. We know what the patterns of play are gonna be. There isn't gonna be any. We know we nullify.
But like you said, Dan, once you've lost the away fans, you're fucked. Sunday comes. If those chants start again and it gets louder, they won't fucking like that. The board.
Yeah, but the visitors and the fucking tourists are not going to sing that, are they? And there's so many of them. They outnumber the proper fans now.
Yeah. Phil McCracken. Is he having a laugh? Is that like a Phil McCracken? Hey, Jeff? I don't know. Is it?
What are these the comments you're getting, Lou?
Yeah, I know.
I think Milk's smoking something.
I think he is, yeah. Hey.
Oh, mate, I got caught smoking something during the week. Mrs. fucking had a right pop at me.
Oh, did she? I don't blame you. I was not all on the crack pipe watching Tottenham. I'd rather scrub my balls with a wire brush. I'd rather probably masturbate with sandpaper, I think.
Don't knock it until you try it, Lou.
Anything else you want to add then? I think we're just going to have to wait till Sunday and see what the hell he can do, because I think that's the game that we could be embarrassed.
I think this whole January is going to highlight the fact that Enoch is still Enoch with leaving the back room, signing the checks. He's just gone out the firing line, hasn't he?
You think he is still there genuinely, John? I thought he was taking a piss the other day.
No, I weren't taking a piss. I never take the piss, though, when I'm like that. It's Enoch and the financial ceilings and everything else, isn't it? Whether we win, lose or draw, Tottenham Hotspur always makes a profit at home.
Yeah.
And that's terrible to say, but our owners are a bunch of blue chip corporate wankers. I
think Milton is smoking something because he's just asked us for all our predictions. Dan said 2-0. I think Simon said 2-0 to Sunderland. I said 3-0 to Sunderland. John,
I'm going up again. I'm going to say 4-1 to Tottenham now. Fucking hell.
Brains out while he was in the Ghazi, John.
I reckon we might score 4 goals in the whole of January.
Jesus.
I'm not even thinking that time.
That's not even laughable. That could be the truth.
Sack Frank out. Get it trending.
Yeah.
Enoch out. That's what we want, Lou. That's what we want trending.
The problem is, so here's the question then. Frank out, who next? I guess that's the question.
Who next? Well, me and Danny agreed, didn't we, Danny? We said Harry Redknapp till the end of the thing and then Poch back because there's strong rumours tonight about Poch coming back. But then
Poch will ready to start the World Cup now, will he?
Yeah.
So they're making plans. They're making plans, aren't they, to get him after the World Cup?
Yeah.
He's employed with Lord Vader.
I quite like Tenor Pad's Redknapp, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he'd get
if it was going to be anybody, I'd have to say Glasner, and then we can get Johnson back then, couldn't we?
Yeah, because he's not. Glasner's refusing to sign a contract, which is why I was quite surprised that Johnson went there, Dan, because I thought, well, surely he knows that he's not going to probably be there at the end of the season.
Mate, to be honest, we've said, look, Simon hit on Johnson, Spurs team, and under Ange offered us over the last couple of seasons. He's good at meeting the ball at the back post. He knows where the back of the net is. Different styles of football. I don't think we've seen one that truly brings out the best in him.
Like
And I think that's
plays the right football for him.
Yeah, because he plays a 3-4-3.
Yeah.
And I think you'll see. I think you'll see a difference in Johnson straight away.
Yeah, you will. I just
Definitely.
don't think
and then it will hit home even more how Frank is.
Danny, I just think you needed someone, a manager, to say, put the arm around him and say, look, you've got the pace, use it, and convince him that he could. Because when he did, on an odd occasion, attack the fullback, he skinned him across the in. He just didn't do it enough.
But we've already said this, though, but what good is that if he's telling our players within themselves?
Yeah. Well, he's a victim of this.
If he doesn't want to be expansive.
Because when Thomas Frank was manager of Brentford, he wanted to sign Johnson. It's very strange. Very strange, that.
It's all media shit, mate. All media bollocks.
He looked like he had the ump, though, talking about Johnson, didn't he? He looked like he
didn't
want Johnson to leave, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just imagine Levy adorned in a black hooded gown as he enters the room to finalise a deal for Semenyo. Fucking hell, ain't it? I wish he did. Danny, how long ago did I say to get Semenyo? It got to be a year.
Yeah, a year and a half ago. Year and a half.
Yeah, it will come to bite us in the ass. See, I just thought to myself, they're going to sell him. They know they can get good money for him, and they've already got a replacement lined up. How stupid was I to even think that? But I was just hoping it'd change, and I always hope it changes.
No, that's all we live off as Tottenham fans.
Signing this window.
I can't see a signing anybody in this window.
No, but Tottenham has give you hope, Lou. You know, you can live off hope for 25 fucking years, can't we?
Do you reckon they'll sign anyone?
Yeah, I'll sign someone, but it'll be disappointing, whoever it is.
There won't be like a standout. This is where we go.
I can't see the statement signing or someone who improves the first. Someone who walks into the first 11. I can't see it.
God, this isn't very nice. Who's this? Who's this? What do you think of Tottenham? Oh, getting abuse.
Who's that slag? What's his name, Lou?
He's bound to be a fucking goon dog.
Mud.
Filth mug.
He's obviously bored of fucking Arsenal TV having to fucking hit your fist every fucking 5 minutes.
Few loan signings. I fucking hope not, man.
I think that's all we can expect. A couple of loans.
Yeah, that's all we're going to get, isn't it? A couple of loans, a couple of kids. You know.
Do you know what, mate? Our left side is fucked.
Yeah.
It's not just the left field, is it? It's the midfield, the centre of the park.
Yeah, it's
we're relying on fucking Paulinho and fucking Bentancur to thrust us forward. Fucking hell, there's nothing there, is there?
Did you see who got man of the match for the last game?
What Palace?
Yeah. Brentford?
No.
Archie Gray got man of the match, apparently. What the fuck's that about? I'm sure I didn't see that, but I see another programme on YouTube where they said Archie Gray was man of the match, and I thought, you're having a fucking Turkish there, mate.
I like Gray, and I think he'd be better. If
Gray was better than what he was the other day. Harvey Barnes, we missed out on him because we did want him, didn't we? Everyone's. I'd still have Savinho. I just think that Savinho.
I wouldn't. I just think he's injured again anyway, isn't he?
Is he? I would have had him because I'd have thought, well, it's a new lease of life. He needs to get into the Brazil squad, playing every day. I just think he's not really doing it at City, is he?
City are not going to let him go.
Well, have they completed the signing of Semenyo now?
No, he's playing against Arsenal, isn't he?
Well, he'll go there and then Savinho come to Tottenham.
Oscar Bob's the one that's going to get him better.
40 million for Savinho. They've overpaid. I haven't seen anything that tells me. We were talking about 70 million last time when we were talking about him in the summer, and I was thinking, where has that number come from? What justifies that?
Oscar Bob's the one that they're sniffing around, apparently.
Why your coach Ben Bissouma? Bring him to Chelsea. Let's go Chelsea.
Fucking God.
You could have him. You could have him if you want, mate. But you've got to pay him.
I mean, I'll
balloon.
pay for the taxi.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have got. Yeah, that's another one I missed out on. But they wanted. We could have had Grealish years ago for £6 million. I remember it. And right at the last minute, Levy said, "Nah, 4."
Yep.
£4 million, and we lost him. So I got this idea when I saw Last Word on Spurs YouTube channel. Looks like Lewis Great Chat. I watched that last night, and I like watching Last Word on Spurs. I like Ricky.
Oh, fuck off, Lou! You
I
fucking
do, mate. No, I've always liked Last Word. I like Ricky. He's got.
Do they watch you, Lou? Do they watch you? Don't watch them. Fuck them.
They probably watch me secretly. You know what I mean?
I like the Fighting Cock.
Hey?
Yeah, I quite listen to them on the radio.
Listening to the Fighting Cock.
Sentence Basuma to where he probably would go there.
I think he'll become a good player.
What's this one? Icon picture indicating. Look, I don't know what he's talking about.
I didn't see the previous comments. What he said.
Yeah. Well, lads, I think that's just about wraps it up. We can G ourselves up tomorrow. Get your cup of cocoa ready for Sunday.
And then Monday night will be
Monday night I'll be
nowhere near a transfer.
I fucking hope we've signed somebody and I'm getting fed up with it already.
We're not going to sign anybody over the weekend.
I fall for it though, Dan. Every window I fall for it.
I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. Two loans. I reckon that's all we'll do. 2 loans.
This is the 46th year and I haven't learnt my lesson.
See, Lou, we're all thick as shit. That's what it is.
They're just LJ, oh dear. No, I just can't see it, mate. And then it's like I'll watch the game. I know, or I think 100%, 99% we're going to lose Sunderland. But when it comes to 1 minute before kickoff, I sit there and I think we're going to play well today. I'll do it every game. I don't know why I'm doing it.
That's because you're fucking Tottenham OGs, Lou. You know, you've been through the bad times, you've been through the good times. Now we've just got to sit through the corporate bastards, haven't we?
Please tell us something we do not know yet about Spurs Club. Come on. So go on, John. You can have the last word.
Something we don't know about Spurs.
Inside info, man.
I don't know that. Fuck knows.
But he thinks that Levy's still there in disguise.
Oh, Levy's still there, Lou. Levy's still there. He's still in the back room, signing the checks, putting the full stops. You know the structure's still the same, don't you?
Yeah, has he? Right? John, who's this Manchester City boardroom person coming in to the club? Or does anyone know?
Manchester City geezer. Oh, I did read that on the gossip. I think it was the gossip, wasn't it?
No, he's joined, didn't he, Dan? Would you remember his name? Does anyone know his name?
I can't remember his name. Didn't pay much interest, mate. Didn't. He's not going to make no difference. Not going to make no difference to the team, is he? He'll make the PLC a little bit better, but nothing else to do with the team.
Yeah. I'll have to try and do some
digging.
I'll try and do some digging before Monday we come on. See what I can find out about Paratici as well, because
it's got a bit quiet on him.
It has. I don't want that Lang being in charge. No, I don't.
It's all the data-driven football. It's got a bit too data-driven, hasn't it?
Well, they're trying to complicate football too much, aren't they, John?
Yeah.
It's not a
bit. The other thing for me, right, we keep going on about like who we're getting, who's on the board, and the people that are coming in. But these people, that Vinay, I mean, he left Arsenal. That Lang left Aston Villa. Now you've got one that's leaving Man City. If they're any good, they're staying, aren't they? Surely.
Yeah. Well, you're at the nail on the head there. That's what I'm saying. We get the rejects and
yeah.
And
they're sent out to us to make us even shitter than what we already are.
Yeah. I believe that as well.
It's depressing, man. Listen, it might be all right. It might be coming on here, apologising, saying we've just beat Sunderland 4-5-0.
No,
Never
you
know.
apologised for that one. I said we was going to win.
So you said 3-1, 4-1. I better shut up shop now because by the end of the stream,
I'm sticking to 2-0.
Fuck me, I'm going for 6-2 now.
any chance of Ange coming back? Nah.
Oh, nah. I wanted him back for Christmas, but I didn't
See,
get what I fucking
He's not coming
Rick to
back, mate.
Santa.
He's probably,
If we could have him back, if we could
laugh.
have him back for one game, do you reckon it'd make a difference?
Of course he would. You'd be attacking, wouldn't he? I don't think at least we'd be attacking. But I said to you last time, he never had that defence. Whether
We'd
he,
be
What game would you have him back for?
Start fucking Sunday, to be honest. He'd fucking win. It wouldn't make no difference though. Everybody would be injured after that one game because their hamstrings are not used to fucking travelling 70 yards back, are they?
Yeah,
I
true.
Simon saw it. Simon, did you see that interview? What he done, Mickey Van der Ven? And
The one with Gary Neville?
Yeah, he was chatting it, and Ange did start to listen towards the end. So if he came back, hypothetically,
no.
come back, is he? Would he make a difference compared to Frank? Don't know, do you? He never had that defence all the time, did he? He did have a defence, and now Frank ain't got the forwards. It's a straight. I bet he's sitting there laughing now, though, and you can't blame the man, do you know, because he was treated like shit.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, sitting there laughing with his 11 million, isn't he? I wonder how many million he got off of fucking Nottingham Forest as well.
8 million from Forest.
Cool,
Bloody
mate.
hell, how long's that for? A month?
Games, wasn't it?
All right for some, isn't it?
We're in the wrong job, lads. We're in the wrong job, mate. 8 million for what? 3 weeks?
Luke Littler's in the final. He's just fucking hammered Sell.
He's good, isn't he?
Oh, don't tell me you're watching the fucking Arrows as well, mate. Fucking hell.
Hey, look at that, John. Look, ready? Up to the hockey.
You boring bastards.
Fucking love it. I've even got, I'm going to show you something now. I've even got, right, I'm going to show you this first. Old style darts, look. Old ones. Look at the size of them, John.
Oh, nice, bro.
Kiddies ones, aren't they?
No, they're old style, like 1980s. And there's me personalised. Can you see that? Personalised flights.
Go on then. Let's have a demo.
Come on,
Louis
Lou.
the Legend. Louis
Come on,
the
Lou.
Legend. Up to the hockey game on.
Lou, do
Yeah.
the predictions on the dartboard.
I might put Thomas Frank up there soon. Van der Ven and Romero are gone in the summer. I think so. Dan wants Romero gone now. Do you, Dan?
Danzo was fucking better fucking against Palace than what flipping Romero was against Brentford.
Never. No. Yeah.
The thing is like if one of those goes, that gives Busquets a chance to actually get back into the first team, because I desperately want this boy back at the club. If we lose this boy,
what, that Vulovic, what his name is?
He's not. He's going to go, isn't he?
Yeah. I got a feeling he's never going to play for us.
Yeah.
I hope not.
That will be a crime.
You know what I mean?
You watch him end up at Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
But I never thought I'd say this. I said it to Dan. When Dan did say if you got offered 60, 70 million for Romero, he'd take it. I found myself actually agreeing, and I'm a big Romero fan. But it's only because I like shithousery people. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do like people that want.
I'd even take fucking probably 50 million at this moment in time from Romero.
I probably would. But I am worried about Van der Ven, and I don't think he signed that contract yet.
No, I don't think so.
Because he played really well yesterday. Again.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Vuskovic and Van der Ven would be a ridiculous pair at centre back.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
But we've got no fullbacks, though, have we? Really? I mean, Paro, Spence, Udogie, they've all got their faults.
We need another left back because we can't keep
we do big
Spence over there. What we need Spence on the right, keeping Poro honest. Because then if we have the competition between those two, and we have a decent left back, then we're onto something.
I'm loving these things tonight. It's like we've given up a faithful first wife who brought the glory for the house. And then we are having an affair with a cheap street whatever girl that is.
Can I just say, he's lucky that he had a faithful first wife. I didn't. Fucking hell.
The thing is, though, when you rewind the clock, all of this, what we're talking about now, is exactly what Pochettino said, however many years ago that was. We still haven't got the proper furniture in the house.
No, and then Conte came out and said it,
and then got told to fuck off.
The Southampton away game, and he was right he said.
Yeah, he was right. Right then, lads, I'm going to call it a wrap.
I need to jump off, mate.
Yeah, look, Harry's on it. Darts after you're done, by the way, Dad.
Oh, you fucking... Do you know what?
He's
got
got darts. Look, he's got
better fucking red ones.
Oh. No, they're not.
How can you let red darts in the ass? That's a fucking no-no, isn't it?
You don't like darts, John? What's wrong with you, Mush?
No, I'm not playing darts. I can't stand fucking watching them.
Simon and Dan, Simon's local sometimes. Get on the darts, Chavy. You can come down and...
Down for Luton. Down for Luton.
You coming down for Luton?
17th of Jan.
Oh, you're coming down? What for? Relatives? Who relatives?
Fucking hell. Mighty Imps are coming to fucking Luton to give a right stuffing.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, make way if Dan's coming down. Make way.
Fucking hell, mate. There's about 2,000 of them coming down as well.
If you get arrested, give Simon's address.
Imps are on a bit of a roll. Do you reckon they'll make championship?
I think they've got a good chance of going up. The results went their way.
You come down, come over for some darts. So Harry's proper addicted to it, man. He actually is.
Yeah, I think that they were. I think the draw that they had yesterday against Huddersfield was probably a fair result in the end. But if they beat Peterborough on Sunday, then you'd take that draw yesterday. Do you know what I mean? Just not losing. And the results went Lincoln's way anyway. So,
well, Dad, can you make sure you do some homework on these teams because we might be playing them soon enough the way things are going.
Well, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Tottenham, Lincoln could be there.
Fucking hell. 60,000 multi-stadium with like 500 people in it.
Well, then shut the top tier, wouldn't they?
To be fair,
areas to go down.
Any team would have to go some to finish below West Ham, Burnley, and Wolves at this point.
Yeah,
I said this on the last one, Simon. We are probably going to be lucky. There
again,
is yet again. There's another 3 teams, probably just as bad or even shitter than what we are.
That'd be 2 seasons.
So Wolves are gone. They're pretty much relegated already.
Yeah.
Burnley, I'm not going to get out of it. So there's only
and West Ham are shit.
Could you imagine that? All right then, boys. I will say shut up. And up to the hockey.
Up to the hockey.
Let's get Forest relegated and get Gibbs White this summer instead for cheap.
He ain't going to come, is he? Take care of yourselves, lads. See you all soon.
Speak over the next couple of days. See you later.
Shalom.